All right, what's up, people? What's up? What's up? Come on in. How you guys doing? What's up, Daz? What's up, Trinity? Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I know it's been a hot minute, right? Y'all know I comes in. Y'all know I f's with the energy. You know what I'm saying? So like when the energy comes in, and I get that vibe, spirit be nudging me like Trey. It's been a minute. Time for you to come on in here. Reach out to your peeps. Let them know what's going on. Let them know what's popping. All right. So we're going to have a little general reading for Virgo, Virgo Collective, Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. You already know the vibes. If it's your first time here, subscribe and notification bell so you know when we're going live. All right. With that being said, telephone, tell a friend, be sure to share the channel, invite a person, you know, invite your little Virgo neighbors, friends, family, whatever, co-workers, invite them. All Virgos is welcome. Cross watchers, you welcome to jump in, keep it classy. Moderators are in the building, all right? So yes, we got the moderators on standby. So shout out to all the moderators that hold this channel down. All right, birds, let's go. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? Let's rock. All right. So, birds, we got obstacles and challenges, all right? Somebody's going through some sort of mental conflict, dealing with some sort of emotional loss due to some sort of emotional withdrawal, okay? And the emotional loss card was actually the first card that came out on you. You feel me? That was the first card that came out, right? And then the next card that came out was like mental conflict, right? So emotional loss, somebody. I don't think this is your energy, Virgo. This is not your energy. This is not giving me you, right? This is giving me somebody from the past. I don't know. Like I said, past person who you could have dealt with, family member, somebody who you connected to, okay? Whether this is family, friend, co-worker, lover, whatever the case may be, right? Relative, whatever the case may be, but somebody, okay, is going through some sort of emotional withdrawal, okay? And I feel like the reason being is because this person no longer has your energy. You and this person has been out of communication for some time, and there's a lack of communication, there's a lack of stability, the obstacles and the challenges on both sides, okay? Now, what I will say is that somebody is taking some time to look in the mirror when it comes to looking at their shadow self. Okay. Now, for some of you, now what I can say is when it comes to you and how you may relate to this energy, okay, because for some of you, there could be some sort of spiritual attacks in the workplace because you are surrounded by deception and envy at this time, okay? So there does seem to be some jealousy and hostility, okay, around you, all right? And I feel as though you got somebody who's really trying to stab you in the back. And the reason why I say work front is because they go the authority card, okay? So some of you could be dealing with the Emperor, the Aries, somebody who's prone and known to be in leadership, okay? And the reason why I say in the work front, when I see the authority card and I see deception and envy, this definitely has to do with choices, movement, decisions. And this could be you moving forward. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may be pushing, somebody could be pushing your buttons a little bit, causing you to pretty much throw your hands and say effort, and you trying to keep it cordial. You are trying to keep it just as spiritually humble and grounded as possible. I do feel as though the universe is here trying to help you throughout this here process for some of you, okay? If you are going through some sort of backstabbing energy around you. Spirit is telling you to choose wisely and be careful with your choices, okay? Because, like I said, I do feel like somebody's trying to get rid of you, kick you out of the work spot, or kick you out of the house because you are aware of the jealousy. You know what I'm saying? You already know. You Virgos, you guys are aware of whoever it is that has this envy and jealousy and backbite, the petty shit that somebody's doing to you. It's not like you don't know. You already aware who it is. You understand what I'm saying? And so it's like there is a need for balance at this time when it comes to you guys. And you do have the hope card is here, still holding you down. You know, and like I said, the universe is on your side. But I do feel like somebody's definitely being spiteful as hell towards you. Somebody is trying to destroy your business. They're trying to get rid of you. That I do see for sure. Somebody's trying to break your stability. They don't like it when you get attention. So it's like the thought of you getting attention from people in the opposite, somebody's upset. Yeah, somebody's upset because they feel as though you're receiving some sort of attention from others, and they don't like it when you receive attention. You know, so there could definitely be some jealousy and envy. And so somebody trying to get rid of you, or they doing little spiteful things to you. Somebody could be trying to set up little booby traps, hoping that you're going to step into it. You know, and be careful that somebody doesn't try to do something on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And put something on the floor so that you can step on it and walk on it or whatever. But I feel like people who are coming to attack you, that karma is going to hit them back. You know, because you're aware of it, because you're not fighting it. You know what I'm saying? It's like you shouldn't have to fight for something. If it's meant for you to have something, then, you know, with God's blessing, you know what I'm saying? So long as the universe on your side, or you pray about it and you ask for it, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to get out there and fight. You ain't got to stoop down at nobody's level. But this is somebody who is really trying to do you in. And then some of y'all may even have a past connection. They could be upset. You know what I'm saying? You could have been dealing with somebody. Yeah, somebody, this is like I said, Virgo, go to discontent and bored. That's exactly what I was getting ready to say. So somebody who you guys have dealt with in the past, okay? Um, yeah, this person doesn't do well when it comes to them being alone. And Virgo, you are a hermit. So Virgos, you know, we're hermits. So we're good. We know how to be by ourselves, right? That's our most private time. We love being in our own little hermit space, you know, but you could be dealing with somebody who's having a time adjusting to you know, if the two of you used to get together, you know, on a weekend and vibe and laugh and hang out or whatever the case may be. But this person could have been a bit ego driven. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this person felt like, you know, they had it going on, they had the looks, and please forgive me if y'all hear that noise in the background. Because I know it's something like some work either being done outside, and then, you know, I've been having a couple of neighbors, you know what I'm saying, their kids or whatever. So if y'all hear that noise, please forgive it in the background. Okay, I apologize for that. But like I said, somebody's not doing well by themselves. And I feel as though Virgo at the time, this person was very ego driven. They felt like because they had the looks, the body, you know what I'm saying? Um, the smell good, you know, that they can get whoever they wanted. And so they really wasn't feeling pressed about you because they felt like you was more, you know, you was more addicted to them than they were you, or at least they wasn't trying to show it because they had other options at the time. But I feel as though as of today, some of those options have dried up. And so this could be somebody who tried to reach out to you, but they haven't been able to get in contact with you because some of you could have um deleted this person's number, deleted them, removed them, blocked them, erased them, and completely cut off communication ties altogether. And that got them pissed because it's one thing to block this person. It's like, what's up, Divine? I see you, girl. What's up? What's up, sweet girl? Welcome to the chat. And so it's like this person could be upset. Divine said, is someone doing black magic to me on my job? They might. They absolutely might. Because I know I've been going through some energies, on the work front. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I feel like somebody's definitely doing some little spiteful, little petty ass things on the work front around you. But yeah, I feel like somebody's upset and they want to have a conversation with you, but they don't know how to go about communicating it. You know what I'm saying? So they can have like issues when it comes to speaking to people on an intellect level. They don't really quite know how to get the conversation started. And some of you might be like, okay, well, if you got something to get off your chest, I'll give you 3 minutes and then pause. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you have the floor for a minute. Say what you need to say, get off your chest. And maybe you need to have a conversation for closure or whatever, because maybe this person is not on your same level. They could be a little bit immature, petty, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? They could be feeling, some could feel as though you was a bit ego driven, that you were set in your ways. You wanted what you wanted. And when they wasn't willing to give it, you know what I'm saying? So they felt like they said what they said. And it's like, okay, well, if you said what you said and you meant what you say, well, then, hold on to that energy. But now, there seems to be a spiritual reunion trying to come back into play between you and this individual. Let's see. Like I said, Virgo, there is a need for balance. There is a need for you to focus on your most important priorities at this time. Some of you may need to get some laundry done. Clean it, move some things around. Because there could be some distractions. And so I feel like, this weekend here is going to be a weekend for you to really get your mind right, clear your mind, remove some clutter. Some of you could be getting a whole lot of invitations, a whole lot of invites to come out. Some of you could be getting invited to barbecue cookouts. Yeah, I feel like everybody wants your attention and time. Um, and I feel like these dates are gonna kind of run right into each other. Some of you Virgos, you're ready to take a trip. Some of you are telling yourself, "Shit, I need to take a trip." You know what I'm saying? Because I know for my damn self, I've been saying, "Shit, it's all it's been is work, 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 work." And no time for self. And so I feel like sometime this summer, maybe by June, July, right? Virgo, maybe by June, July, put one foot in front of the other. I feel like Spirit is going to help us to take a little mini me vacation. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just for 3 days or 4 days, I feel like Spirit's going to help us to be able to get that 3 day, 4 day little break that we need to get in there. Because I do see that vacation coming into play. Okay. Because for some of you, I feel like there's a certain person who you're kind of thinking about maybe wanting to travel with, but then there's somebody else who's also wanting to travel, you know? Like I said, a lot of invitations on the brain is gonna be coming out. You got the power card, the strength card. So definitely focusing on your strength at this time. Stay encouraged. Some of you could have Leo in your chart. I did go to throat chakra. So again, somebody could definitely be trying to attack your throat chakra at this time. Like I said, there's some blockage when it comes to communication. There's some blockage. Black cat. I'm getting the energy of a black cat or a cat, period, or a black and white cat or a cat. Um, Whether this is a cat that's walking around outside your window, or some of you might see a cat outside your door. It could be a stray cat, but this cat is being sent to you for a reason. There's a message that's coming with this cat. So some of you may start seeing little stray animals, but cat definitely stands out very strongly. And I don't know if some of you may have a cat, because I'm picking up on cat very strong. Like some of you may have a cat that might just walk up to your legs. You know what I'm saying? Because cats pick up on energy very quickly. Yeah, prosperity definitely begins. This change will get ready to come into play for sure. Because I see several people trying to reach out to you, Virgo. Somebody's trying to get your time and attention. But I feel like you're gonna do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But again, I feel like somebody's gonna reach out. They're gonna invite you to a cookout. They want to know what you're doing. Would you like to go out with them? Would you like to catch up? You know, y'all two haven't seen each other, spoken to each other. People from the past, water sign. Some of you can have another earth sign too that's coming back from the past. And you may end up running into that earth sign, or you may end up having an earth sign that may reach out to you through your DMs. And passion initiated. Woo, okay, let that be a sign. Let that be a sign. Yeah, somebody here, you didn't get closure on a situation. Somebody you didn't get the proper closure. Someone you could be grieving because even because I know it was wild. I went out today and I ran into like a homegirl and she's going through it and she just started sharing her problems and I was like, wow, I can relate to some of the things she was saying. And so yeah, you may find yourself being triggered with other people sharing their testimonies and stories because it may somehow resonate with you. Some of you may have gone through some of the same similar situations. So don't be surprised if you start having people or somebody come around you and they open up and they start sharing with you what's going on with them or what they've been through. And some of you may be able to resonate with this person that's going to share some sort of painful past situation is going to resonate with you. Because I feel strong like a divorce or separation. I see something about guardianship. I'm also receiving a message that's family related. Like let's say somebody can have a parent or a guardian that's in a nursing home, and there could be some tension on the family front because there could be some issues when it comes to somebody feeling as though somebody could have turned their back and ghosted a family loved one, and now this loved one could be in a nursing home and nobody's been given a damn to reach out. I'm kind of getting that too, that there could be some bitter and remorse over that situation. I'm kind of picking up on that. I'm getting brother sister rivalry. There seems to be some tension between a brother and a sister. Yeah, brother and a sister, a father and a mother. And somebody might hear something either about a corpse or a canteen. I don't know. Somebody could be locked up and need you to send them some money for their canteen. Because I'm getting something about shoes. Like somebody could be saying, make sure that when you come visit them, you bring them some shoes. Somebody needs some shoes, whether it's sneakers or something. It's like you may have somebody who you going to visit that could be incarcerated, and they need some shoes. Somebody needs some shoes or some sneakers. They saying, please bring them some shoes. You know what I'm saying? They need some shoes. You know, there's some items they may need, like toothbrush, toothpaste, or whatever the case may be. But I feel like somebody needs some shoes. And somebody needs to go visit their auntie, their aunt. Or there could be an auntie or aunt that's trying to reach out. Maybe she could be in a nursing home. Or maybe some of you could have just recently lost an aunt. There's somebody who you call auntie. Because I'm getting like auntie, nephew. And like I said, somebody could be visiting. Either somebody's coming to visit you, or you could be planning a trip going to visit someone else. Yeah, there's some disruption. Like I said, there seems to be some major disruption. And this could be about, like I said, it could be a family, a loved one that could be incarcerated, locked up. Don't have to be. They could be locked up with inside themselves. Somebody is definitely shut down, isolated. And I feel like changes are definitely getting ready to come into play for you, Virgo. Some of you could be asking yourself, should you change jobs or careers, or you're thinking about changing job, work status. Can also be thinking about moving too. Some of you be thinking about moving. Should you move to a different location, maybe get a better job? Hmm, that's coming in. The sacrifice card is here. Some of you can have Sagittarius placements. When it comes to moving in moderation, needing to be patient at this time. Feeling as though your head is right. You know what I'm saying? Trying to keep your head above the water. But it's like, yeah, financial material changes could be definitely coming into play. Some of you can actually be thinking about going to see a play. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna be pushing yourselves forward this here spring and summer. I mean, I do see love on the horizon, but like, Virgo, this could be like more near, it could be more near Memorial Day or holiday time for sure. Memorial Day, Father's Day, 4th of July. Crown chakra. Yeah, you're needing to definitely protect your crown chakra and do some Reiki healing on that crown chakra. Because like I said, somebody is definitely suffering silence. Somebody's grieving a major loss, a huge loss of disappointment. Somebody's wanting either to reach out to you or needing you to reach out to them. solar plexus. Fulfillment of wishes, just like I said, Virgo. Some sort of wish fulfillment is getting ready to come into play as you move forward. Um, like I said, a lot of invites, a lot of invitations, a lot of bumping into past people, places, and things. Because I'm getting that song by Rihanna, Love on the Brain. I'm kind of getting that whoever this is that you know, for some of you, some of you may end up running to an old person who you haven't seen in quite some time. And how you gonna know? Because this is like coming back, I want to say childhood, or either because I'm getting new additions. So I don't know. I don't know if this is a connection where maybe somebody um used to like singing Mr. Telephone Man. Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life. My baby number. Yeah, it's giving me new edition. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if there's a connection somewhere between you and a past person. Maybe new edition used to be your song. Um, because I'm getting Mr. Telephone Man, and then I'm also getting Standing in the Rain. I'm getting that song too. You know, by Ralph and New Edition. So there's a connection somewhere when it comes to New Edition. You know what I'm saying? Maybe during that time, during that New Edition phase, you know what I'm saying? Ricky, Ralph, Johnny, Bobby, you know what I mean? Ronnie. Maybe during that time, there was a connection between you and somebody else. And your song used to be New Edition. It was something about the song New Edition. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm hearing Yeah, because I'm hearing that song real strongly. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Telephone Man, there's something wrong with my life. Because when I tell my baby number, I'm getting that. Then I'm getting a song, like I said, by Ralph and New Edition. Standing. Yeah, somebody used to like listening to old songs because now I'm hearing a song by Troop. And now I'm telling my age. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might be near my age. You know what I'm saying? Because that was back in my generation. Because I'm kind of picking up on a group. It used to be an R&B group called Truth. So what's up, Julie? I don't know if you guys ever heard of, it used to be an R&B group back during childhood days. That, it was a couple of fellas, like maybe 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? It was called Troop, Troop. Have y'all ever heard that record by a group called Troop? Because I'm picking up on that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, this can definitely be a high school connection. You know what I'm saying? Or just during that time, during that during the music days. You feel me? Back in the day, because I'm getting like somebody likes to jam. Somebody really gets off on, listening to old school music. Somebody gets off on vibing off of good music. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody can have Gerald Levert, because I'm getting Gerald Levert, I'm getting Troop, I'm getting New Edition. You know what I mean? So somebody got a good little playlist. They got a good little. I might have to jump in my playlist. I mean, I gotta go to work though, so I might give me some sleep. So maybe this weekend. You know what I mean? This weekend when I'm more. But yeah, I'm getting good music. Like somebody has a real good music playlist from back in the day. That's what's up. Because I'm getting Club Nouveau. That was my jam. Okay, somebody doing it. They doing it. Alright. And somebody could have been dating somebody who reminded them, maybe they look like Ralph or, Johnny, whatever one, right? Or you might have dated somebody with the same name, somebody who had the same name in the group. Yeah, Virgo, somebody's moving on. Okay, whether it's you or them, somebody's moving on. Moving on to, even if they're by themselves, somebody's moving on, and they moving on peacefully. They don't want to argument. They just want to move on. They're moving on peacefully. Whether this is you or them, moving on peacefully toward a spiritual connection elsewhere. Like I said, some of you could be traveling for a spiritual journey, working on some sort of spiritual journal, spiritual diary. I know one thing, when y'all do hook up with somebody, whoever this person is y'all gonna hook up with, y'all gonna have that music connection on point. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that's about, that's on point. That's deal. You know? Cause y'all got some you got some past energy, you got energy coming toward you. Um Communication is coming in because there seems to be a block on communication, but I feel like communication is getting ready to come in. And it's coming in from more than one person. Some of y'all could be dealing with earth, some of y'all could be dealing with water. I think I'm gonna kind of leave it there. Let's see if anything else wants to come out, wants to resonate for my Virgos. And feel free to book a reading. I will be taking appointments this weekend, okay? And I will be doing $20 readings. So if y'all wish to book a private reading for $20, please feel free to email me. Okay. Yeah, the wisdom card. Like I said, when it comes to your longevity and commitment and stuff, definitely seeking wisdom. It's like somebody had fears of not having enough, feeling left out in the cold, but now somebody's seeking some sort of spiritual, financial freedom, peace of mind. Some of y'all, like I said, you're gonna be getting invitations, even spiritually. Some of you are gonna be getting invitations to spiritual retreats. Somebody might want you to come out and speak. And somebody might find out they're pregnant because I'm feeling nauseous now for some reason. So somebody might discover that they're pregnant. And somebody needs to get some sleep. Or something that's going to make somebody nauseous. Like I said, because I keep picking up on something like niece and nephew. So yeah, family gathering of some sort. Family gathering. Lots of different family gatherings at this time. Yeah, trapped in fear. Just like I said, somebody's really going through it. Somebody's really having a hard time. Like, let's say be somebody who's locked up and they feel rejected, like nobody cares about them, like nobody knows where they at. Like I said, Virgo, somebody because gonna find out that they're pregnant. Okay, but there is new beginnings coming into play. All right, like I said, new love is right here on the horizon. Okay, you just have to keep pushing yourself forward toward this here Trump and success. Rewards and recognition is coming. All right. Yeah, that third eye chakra. Make sure you protect it. Because, like I said, somebody feels conflicted and defeated for some reason. Listen to your intuition at this time and be sure to study patience, just like I said. Yeah, some of y'all needing to stand your ground. Don't back down. Don't let somebody come in and take advantage of you because they think they can. Okay, that's about it from what I see here. Moving toward this here end of April. Yeah, firm foundation. Like I said, that's where y'all at. Y'all focusing on your own spiritual, strength and foundation. They go to sacral chakra. So y'all are really needing a cleanse at this time. Okay, you guys, I'm going to leave it there. Okay, because kind of giving me that same energy. All right. So with that being said, you guys, I'm gonna wish y'all all well and wish everybody a blessed night. Okay. Enjoy. Happy hump day.